Oh,
did you buy the album?
Fuck you,
Yes,
Man. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it the Yes Man?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Yes Man. I enjoyed your appearance. I enjoyed your appearance on our album. Remember when you were on our album?
Yes.
That's weird because I don't.
Yes.
Well, I remember your agent being a real piece of work.
Hey, Yes Man, can I ask, is your favorite track my cover of your guys' song Need a Little Time?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Hooray.
So why didn't you appear on it?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're on the same team.
We actually are.
Why didn't you appear on it?
Was it because you had fiduciary responsibilities that prevented you from joining us?
Or was it because you were selfish and didn't want to show up on the album?
Oh.
Do you regret it? Yes, man. Here's the thing you could say yes to. Do you regret not appearing on our album?
Yes.
Oh.
I agree. Got too real. Got too real. That's on me. That's on me. Yeah, sorry.
That was your shit.
You got a garbage diploma, you piece of fucking graduate student, garbage asshole. Fuck you. Fuck shit. Fuck student loans. You have a garbage student loan, a student loan that you pay in garbage. You live in a trash can. You go to a dumpster town. Bye.
So I'm seeing a lot of chat about like the diamond time. We forgot some bits.
All right, here's the deal.
Bits.
Congratulations. We're going to fall off the front page right now. But we are going to, Bryce, open up the cam girl shit for all the after show.
Yeah.
Let's leave that open. I know a lot of people were saving subs and everything. Let's do that. Sorry. This episode got away from us. There's a lot of emotions. Brian and I have been fucking streaming for all day, basically. So I'm sorry we were not doing everything, but we will now open the fucking floodgates. We will do Diamond Time. We will do the Bit Boss. Right now, Sandwich Brad is the Bit Boss for the show. We'll do a Bit Boss for the after show. But yeah, we will have all the cam girl shit going all throughout the after show.
Oh yeah, Wolfram Shades. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, that was one of those weird things where it's like I don't know, it felt righter to just be in the moment. I don't know. Thank you, W's got us one.
I think it's more corrector.
More corrector. Yeah.
That's according to the rules of.
According to Blucher.
According to the Blucher.
The Blucher song.
I saw you, Curtis
I found
LaRock.
myself more corrector when I told that lady.
You got nothing on. Put something on.
Bryce, you're making me ashamed of me. Oh, I'm a corrector. I tell my lady what to wear. She says
I don't care. I wear what I want to wear. If that's Petunia.
Actually, wait. People are asking, Mike, do you want to try and make a song based on all the names that are popping up here on the screen?
That'd be great. That'd be great.
What names?
So the subs and the bits and stuff, basically.
Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, so let me show.
If you need
let me
second hand, I'll
is
help, but I think you can do this.
This is sort.
Yeah, just go ahead and get into a rhythm.
Shia number 9.
All right, so where's it starting?
Tweak 900.
All right, where am I looking? Okay.
Just in time. Hot beverages. Ooh, she's smart.
From where you are?
Now it's time.
Where's
Sergeant Sunday's part. Come on, baby. All you gotta do is read the names and feel the flow. That's right. Havoc 9.
Can you tell Mike TV
Mike
where
can't see the TV that you're seeing.
I can't see the TV.
Brash 1.
I would love to be able to sing these songs, but let me hear.
Because the chat is having to make up is behind.
I see as they're popping up.
Right.
Yeah.
I see it now. Oh, back to be down here.
I mean,
Wildfire is what you do when you got a beef, a belief, a beef eve. And there's, I'm going blind, but routing wonk can help me, 'cause I've been looking for
Big Jim
Big
5.
Jim 5. Oh, Big Jim 5. He keeps me around, but it's really that keeps me alive.
Did not join you on that one.
And Fruity Badger is my buddy, and SPX 300 is my friend. And that's all the people know. It's Directive Sloth, Detective Sloth, Defective Sloth, Defective Detective, and Directive Sloth. And the
Bump, set, scoop.
That's what you do when you're playing some game that involves balls, right? Bump, and you set and you
scoop.
And then that's a tiny purple name.
I feel like I'm being drawn into participating in this. Hold on, let me. Okay, here we go. Okay.
That's a very tiny purple name.
Definitely just poured beer all over the floor.
And we're pouring more beer on the floor.
Big Jim 5.
Big Jim again. Big Jim's my friend.
It's time for us to sing. All of your names here. I hope you got that one.
In digital something TV.
Your name isn't
Helter
sung.
Incendo.
Then I fear.
Cat box.
Talking about
With
tech
his
box.
nice box that he keeps on the fridge.
It's true.
The Norax 48
There we
likes
are.
to spend his days trying to get in to and Dressy Puppy. Well, Dressy Puppy's the best dressed puppy that's ever dressed a pup.
He's trying.
But Hobbit Rumpa,
Yeah.
or Hobbit Frumpa, well, they're brothers, you know.
Yeah.
They can't get enough. I don't know that name.
No.
'Cause
No.
it's tiny and purple.
That's their fault.
Stop being so tiny and purple. Tiny and purple people.
Yeah.
Tiny purple people
Bobcat.
are very. Oh, Bobcat!
Yeah.
Bobcat is the coolest of all the cats.
Is he?
That's named start with Bob.
Bad luck 0014. Okay.
Yeah, boy. Man, that was geez, I'll tell you what, we have a new bit boss, Big Jim 5. He gets the belt.
Oh.
Thank you to everybody for supporting this show, man. This is a weird show, but you want to know what? We got 7,000 fucking people watching us. That is pretty fucking dope. That is all I know, is that this day just continues to get fucking insane.
Yeah. So, if you were gonna say, here's a little bit of a Pandora's box. Like, do we have the #1 album because of the front page views on Twitch, or do we have the front page of Twitch because we have a #1 album?
I think we're not. Sorry, I think it's only at #2. I think that that requires a little bit. I haven't bought the record yet. What was I thinking? Let me.
Are you going to be the one?
Let me buy.
Are you going to be the one?
No, I think I might be.
Are you going to be the
I'm
one?
gonna buy the album right now.
Are you going to be
Hold
the
on,
one?
here
Are you going to be
wait,
the
no,
one?
no.
Are you going to be
I'm
the
buying
one?
it.
I feel like this is setting an unreal expectation.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna all
It's going
pay
to be an
off.
amazing moment.
Viewers at home might think Brian is standing on like a normal chair, and he is definitely on like a 3 square
he's
inch
stepping on a very
piece of
dangerous,
plastic.
like
Yeah, and really
this
for
is-
no reason, just to make his dick a central part of the
He
shot.
loves getting tall. He likes getting on top of tables, and I know that over many years this is historical
but also
evidence.
being very supportive and enthusiastic.
Yeah. hard to find.
enthusiastic of Mike buying the album.
Yes.
Well, I haven't bought it yet.
What else would I be enthusiastic of?
I've been
I mean, do you want
I've been following all day.
Brian, do you want to give like a speech when you're up there? Like,
4
I
and
would,
7 chickens.
but the only speech that pops into my mind is one that recently got knocked off of #1. So.
oh no, you can't say
Yeah.
it anymore because it lost.
Oh. What happened? Wait, what?
What?
Oh, do you want to try to do the backpack kid dance?
Yeah, can you floss? Do you know how to floss, Brian?
Floss?
What? Over here and then the other one or something?
Yeah.
I mean,
Make a really impassionate point because it'll look like your dick is saying it, and it's very funny to me.
no. Actually, all of the thoughts I have involve me put my hands down my pants, and that would be a bad idea.
And now, Jesus, Brian.
Wow. Wow, this is a very.
I mean, listen. Number one,
when
I
did
did
this-
tell Bryce the only rule on this show is it has to be as visual as
Yeah.
possible.
No,
yeah.
bad
When
news.
did
Bad
this-
news.
I came up with a visual quiz for today, and you guys are doing the dick stuff.
Dude, oh my God!
So we're gonna play some AliExpress stuff next week.
When did this
Did you buy the
become-
album, Mike?
I did. I am now the proud owner of All's Well. I mean, only on Amazon though. I have to buy it on
But seriously,
iTunes
play
and,
Blooch's album.
Bluch's. Yeah.
Come on.
Going back to the blue.
Yeah, let's go back to the Bluch. All right.
What was track 11 of Blooch's album?
Wait, no. So we need to know. So the thing is, like, so I work better. When I haven't had a chance to prepare, I work better knowing the emotional tenor. His name is Jesus live. That's a good one.
Well, On My Way to You is 11. That could be a very like reunion sort of song.
I think his name is Jesus is a good one, right?
Okay.
Track number 15. It's
Wait.
alive. It's alive. His name is Jesus.
Sure.
On My
yeah.
Way to You. Wait, sorry.
He's gonna do his name is
I think,
Jesus.
I think they're actually related songs. On My Way to You, because Jesus is his drug dealer.
Okay.
And so he's
I
on
literally
Roots.
don't see the word Jesus anywhere in
It's
that.
at the very
It's
bottom.
at the very bottom. See, his name is
Oh,
Jesus.
his name
Live.
is Jesus.
Yeah.
Brian, it's a Blooch bonus.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? And the fact that it's live, all of a sudden I remember how the song went. Okay, go on.
you
Well,
remember
of course,
this?
Brian. Actually, here, Bryce, if you play it, but Brian, you know that it's this live version because it has that very.
So
Right.
first we need the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. So, Brian, remember, there's that one guy in the crowd who just yells something unbelievably vulgar before he starts playing.
Sure. Okay. Play the actual live track of this
This is the
performance.
actual-
So
Track,
hold on.
yeah.
He has a handful of renditions of this song. So he's got he's got the kind of rockin' one. He's got the real kind of countrified one. He's got the kind of folky one. He's got the
I
kind
think
of
this was the folky one.
is this is the folky
I
one?
think this is the folky version.
Okay.
of His Name is Jesus.
Just
All right, here I go. I'm gonna click.
I love you, Blooch.
Oh, that's cunt!
Pussy. Lay me off. Fuck Osama.
I'm on my way out of this dump, 'cause I don't like them pickups. And I'm on my way out of this place. I'm on my way back to you. Oh, don't you know that I'm coming? And I'll be coming in you very soon. Isn't that right? Because I'm on my way to you, my Lord and Savior. The guy that does the chicken fried stuff, Colonel Sanders. This song's about my true love, Colonel Sanders. I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now, Lady Gaga.
Oh, yeah. I got a meat suit, I got a meat pants, I got a meat dress. It's all made of meat, and it's delicious. It's really delicious, so you have to try some. Come on over after the show. It's delicious, this meat suit. It's the best meat suit ever. I'm Lady Gaga. I'm Lady Gaga.
It's fucking great.
This is called Meat Suit.
Wow.
Yeah, that's off a new record. That's off the next record.
That one's called Levy and Rose.
Yeah.
It's called Second Place, a song by Lady Gaga.
Oh shit! I tell you what, it takes somebody in bronze to tell you your ass got silver.
Wait, is she beneath this?
No.
No.
Bronze is us. We're the bronze one.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wow! Some really nice words being said by Cody Johnson on Twitter, according to this picture that was in the chat.
Oh really?
Oh,
that's
Blooch?
awesome. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the old Bloocher.
I'm sure Blooch really appreciates and loves us and all the attention that we've.
Well,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, without having read them, I can read them to everybody.
The tweets?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
You
right
do
there.
your tweet.
It's there. written.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, what is happening?
Are you going to do your bit, or you can put this back on screen?
No, I'm a little bit concerned by what I'm seeing right now.
That's
Okay.
great.
The new Night Attack album, All's Well, a Night Attack album is now available.
And this is from who?
It's from
Cody
the Blooch.
Johnston.
It's from the Blooch.
I can't believe we got him, guys.
That is awesome.
Want to know what? I mean,
Ladies and
one
gentlemen.
good turn deserves another. We spend the entire show plugging his album in good faith, and you want to know what? He returned the favor with a little plug back. That's
Good man.
great.
Yeah,
Good
that's
man.
classy. That's a serious class act.
We got him.
Holy shit.
Hey, Bryce,
Is
you
it
want to do emails?
We can, or we can just save them for next week. I feel like either way, they're not timely.
I mean, I don't know what these guys. Okay, so real moment that happened is
Yeah.
leans over. Is that for real?
Yeah, that actually
just
happened.
Me,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I know, because there's no way to tell. There's no all the.
Listen,
easily
the
verified.
fact that it's a picture, the fact that it's a screen grab, tells
You're
you
right.
everything you need to know.
You're right.
100%.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I just figured out.
Can't fuck with a picture.
Well, we can do mail if you think. I don't.
I mean, look, just to get something talking. Let's just get a little momentum, and also, is there any other business? Diamond Time. We can do Diamond Time too.
Okay, well let's do Diamond Time first then, if we're gonna do Diamond Time, which you can find always at diamondclub.reddit.com. Just look for the top post at the top there where it says Diamond Time, and the upcoming Tuesday date.
I'll tell you what. How about this one? The Buck R.I., one of my faves. Hey, Diamond Club, today, January 22nd, is my fucking 42nd birthday. So for my birthday, go buy the Night Attack album. Thanks, The Buck.
Hey.
Well, thanks, the Buck.
Yeah.
Awesome,
Somebody else
Buck.
says, yo, D to the C, everybody listening to my new podcast, Virtual Long. While I'm keeping this year of new shit going strong, wanted to mention that I'm now a Twitch affiliate. Congratulations. Subscribe to, it's Agent Signed.
Yeah,
Are
congrats.
you able to
at
read it from
Agent
there? Do you
Sign.
want me to read it?
Yeah, go.
Subscribe to me at Agent Sign, AGENTSCYNE here on Twitch, so I can get some of that Bezos money. Recently, I've been playing a frustrating musical platformer called 140, so watch the VOD of that if you like watching someone who swears a lot in immense anguish. Oh, and thanks for the luck, fuckos.
And finally, Refractal Studio says, do you like people that eat fire and play Hearthstone? Great! Then I have a show for you. It's called Hot Shot Squadron, where I bring on a guest and we play a game, but anytime we lose, we eat a hot pepper. Head on over YOLO420.com/spicy swag for the first episode where we play Hearthstone and burn from the inside out.
Very fun. What's up, Brian?
Well,
What do you want to do? It sounds like you want to do something. What do you want to do?
Oh.
You playing Hearthstone?
Fuck yes! I can say it! I didn't know if I could say it. Hey, motherfucker, go to fucko.com.
Okay, I'm going to go into my web browser here. I'm
Yep,
just going to
yep,
type
yep,
in
yep, yep.
fucko.com.
Yep.
Not supposed to be all caps, but here we go. And, oh, look at that.
Hey! Fucko.com.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Thank
Hey,
you.
wait, hold on, wait a minute.
Feels like that would have been a good CTA link.
Fucko.com. How about 1-800-THEPOOR.com?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
try that one too.
1-800 the poor.
1-800-THEPOOR.com.
Oh, so this is like where you called it. We want to speak to a poor person.
Oh!
Oh,
Wow.
it's the front page of NightAttack.tv.
Oh, look at that.
That.
Very fun.
Also, by the way, on our Amazon listing, for All's Well. At least it was this morning. But the #1 review, yes, it is still the #1 review, is Nobody Hurts My Bride Bride. Which is just so inside. It didn't even make the fucking album. I love that it's just a rallying cry of Nobody Hurts My Bride Bride.
Amazing.
All right. Well, if we're gonna do this, let's open up the mailbag.
For drinks in the Diamond Club.
In the Diamond Club. That sounds grand.
Sounds very grand. All right. Oops. Let's put that there. Okay. We have got a few emails here, including this one from Nick Reese. Nick Reese is back with an update. He's got an update. You might remember Nick Reese was going back through and rewatching Night Attack from the very beginning. He's got an update.
Oh shit! Yeah. He is on the long walk.
Right. He writes, I need to be caught up in episodes so I can start watching you guys live. I'm at episode 131, so he's about halfway there. Almost 132. Blitz quiz. What colorful name has been given to a new operating system designed for, quote, modern phones and modern personal computers being developed by Google? And since Brian and Mike can see the screen, they do not get to answer. A, tangerine, B, taupe, B, C, butterscotch, or D, fuchsia. Justin, do you want to get...
This is what we're talking about in that episode?
No, this is just...
Oh, he's
Blitz
just
quiz.
asking us a fucking quiz out of nowhere.
You're being Blitz quiz. Blitz quiz.
Oh,
I know we don't have Hitler on screen, but this is a Blitz quiz.
Well, can you do the Hitler sound just though? Like,
yes, I can.
Yeah, but specifically, if you could say the kind of things that you assume Hitler would be saying, that'd be great.
I am a bad
fresh man. It almost sounded like the real thing. I'll let him pass.
I am a bad guy, and I don't like some of the people on the planet. So
hold on, wait a minute. No, let's go back to Hitler here. Hitler,
yeah. He got him perfect. That's like basically his whole premise.
Listen, just because of the fact that I tried to give Bryson out and he wanted to go to the impressions of
I thought you were egging me on.
with it. Hey, Hitler, what are you so angry about?
Oh, I don't like some of the people in my country, and I think that they are bad people.
Hey, Hitler, what's your favorite TV show?
Oh, I love the Newlyweds.
The
Newlyweds.
I love the Newlyweds.
How does that show go?
It's crazy.
I remember there are two people who come in, but I forget their relationship. They walk on screen and they're like, "Hello, we're."
Oh yeah, one is like, "Oh hello, I'm the wife," and the other one is
The
I'm
wife.
the husband, and
Yeah.
they do all sorts of apartment things.
Well, I mean, of course, Hitler. There's that famous theme song, right? That goes.
Oh yeah. It's the Newlyweds.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that
Hi-ya.
I think that's the American.
Hi-ya.
I think that's the American version, though. Don't you watch the German version? Don't they have a very
yeah,
different?
yeah.
Don't
How
they
does
have
it
a
go
very
in
different
Japan?
theme song? I think they do. Yeah.
How does it go?
In fact,
in-
actually, it's got a heavy like guitar riff, and if I remember correctly, it
Sure.
begins like a.
Oh, it's the Newlyweds. This is the German version of the song, but it's in English. The Newlyweds, it's on your screen. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna scream Newlyweds.
Wow, Hitler.
Yeah,
Listen,
wow,
one more
yeah.
question before we let you go.
Oh yeah.
There's that famous catchphrase that the husband has when he's really angry. It's something that I always, and this is just me editorializing, I think that you kind of always emulated in your speeches. But what was that famous catchphrase?
Oh, he would always go, "Ooh, wowie, zoom zap. One of these days, I'm gonna send you, wife, to the Third Reich," and then he would do a hi-ya.
A chop.
Chop.
Overhead
He would do a
chop
chop.
as if break a board.
He would do a chop.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Hitler, everybody.
Hey.
A round of applause.
You guys get the best guess.
with Hitler.
So weird, because I remember it very different.
Yeah.
Like I remember there would always be a riff behind him, and he would start like getting wound up.
Oh yeah, when he's getting angry.
Yeah, he'd
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, Sandra, you're making me mad. My name is Hitler. I am bad. I don't like everyone in my town. And if you keep this up, well, then I'm gonna rip off your gown.
Ugh.
That was rude. Let me put it back on you. Gonna stitch it back together, 'cause I'm a kind and gentle Hitler. Sew this back together. Everything is great.
Hitler. Kind and gentle Hitler.
Nope.
What we are.
Also, I'm evil.
Folks, Hitler is canceled, and that's the tea, sis.
Kind and gentle Hitler. That's a really interesting
I mean, at one point,
repositioning
like,
of the whole.
trying
Yeah,
to redeem Hitler? No, that's not gonna happen.
Sounds like,
Ugh.
all right.
That's also a fucking yikes from me, dog.
That ain't it, Chief.
Yeah.
The correct answer.
Yikes.
Bryce, there's an email.
The correct answer was fuchsia. You're looking
Oh,
for
there
D,
we go.
fuchsia.
Yeah, fuchsia. I'm into it. I love it.
Other words, I hope Brian gets it right, followed by some of his famous laughter. Love you guys and keep up the great work. Nick Reese from Ohio. Thank you, Nick Reese. We also got this letter from Eric. Eric writes, because of Bryce doing his spoken word version of Chasey Lane, I ended up pausing the podcast and blaring the song in my car very loudly and singing along very loudly. I also forgot that I was about to pull into a church parking lot, getting quite a few stares in the process. So thanks for that life experience. Love the show. Keep up the good work. DIAF. Eric.
Mike, are
That's
you able
amazing.
to recite from memory the Ballad of Chasey Lane?
The Ballad of Chasey Lane.
Do you know that? Do you know the song? Ballad of Chasey Lane?
You know what? Whether you do or don't, I'd like to hear you recite it from memory.
Yeah, I do. My name is. I know the limerick of Chasey Lane.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's ostensibly a ballad because it's an epic, you know.
Sure.
But again, like I'll have to hand it off at some point in time because it does get a little bit. I definitely want to say it. My name is Chasey Lane, and Chasey Lane I came. I walked asunder and through the vein of little tiny chicken nipples. This is what I got. This is because I was on ecstasy and also heroin. But the one thing that I was even worse upon was psilocybin mushrooms.
Psilocybin.
And that is why.
Got it. Okay.
But I was listening to my show, the show upon which I loved. It was a song. It was a show called Night Attack. I loved it more than God Above. And as a song played by Bryce was played not once but thrice, I sang along and until I pulled into my church parking lot, and then I realized I was high. I was drunk, and I'd been got by
the spirit of permission to never rhyme again.
I know. Yeah. I have to write my rhymes. Yeah. I have to. I don't rap. I write rhymes.
Yeah.
Once
Rap
made a girl
written rhyme.
Chasey Lane.
Yeah.
Upon her butt I did came. I stroked and floked and made 3 jokes, and sexual assault upon me she did blame.
Oh,
Goodness gracious. We're canceling all of the characters.
why are
tonight.
we going back to that? Like, of all the funny jokes we can make, we're making so many funny jokes.
Yeah. No, I'm no good.
So you're against?
Oh,
We're gonna move to another email.
from Samurai85X. He writes, "Hey there, boys, and possibly Bonnie. It's pretty late in the show, so she may already left. Hey, Chris, yeah, little do you know. Anyway, I was just wondering if there was any status update on the property that would be of interest to everyone. And I have a request. When you get around to building the podcast part of the studio, do you think you could film the process as a behind-the-scenes thing for either the Patreon or just the fans in general? I think it would be interesting to see your process and reasoning for whatever setup you come up with. Thanks for all you do. I bought my copies of All's Well, a Night Attack album featuring the great Stephen Cogswell, and love them all equally. Maybe the third copy I bought is my favorite, but it's so hard to choose. Love you, Samurai85X."
Yeah, dude.
Awesome.
We've talked about this, especially for Modern Rogue, because we're going to be doing a lot of filming there too, of like doing types of documenting of the construction, and so it is not out of the realm of possibility that we do a very similar thing for the podcast stuff, because that stuff also needs to get built out relatively soon.
Is it possible that you could actually get somebody to just illustrate that, like get somebody out just take photos and then illustrate those photos, so you could have an illustrated book of the of the making of the puppy?
No, like even more than that. Like we're actually going to do episodes about making everything soundproofed and then, all
awesome.
that stuff. Yeah.
But I also think an illustrated book capturing all that is important.
Mike's got another
if you're
idea.
auditioning, we can make that happen.
So in addition to the illustrated book and of course the episodes, what I was thinking is that you also do like a one-man show about building the.
That is awesome.
You need to think about how to recite and everything,
That
and
is
theatrically string everything together. So that's my idea.
And if I can piggyback on your dad, you called that live one-man show. We built this city, and the city is metaphorically the stage that you're standing on, which is on the property that you just built the stage upon.
And then you take that and you adapt it to a SeaWorld show with actually whales. So you've got the whales, you've got actors, you've got the actors performing on top of the whales.
And it's pirates themed, and so you call it
pirate themed.
And you call it "We Built This Shanty."
We built this shanty. That is perfect. Mahoy.
Mahoy. And so you have a Pirate SeaWorld themed show that is a one-man show, despite the fact that it includes whales and other actors. Also, it's an illustrated book, and also you're doing episodes of it for the Modern Rogue, and possibly doing stuff that you can put on the Night Attack Patreon.
At what point do you introduce the coffee shop that has this whole experience? You know, like it's like
Oh,
sort of
people
like
need
like
coffee.
the
People
like the
need
Epcot
coffee.
Center, the Epcot like the micro Epcot Center of
all of these
of the puppy.
great ideas.
Yeah.
Just gonna
he's getting them down.
write
Good.
them down.
Yeah.
Write them all down.
SHANTY.
Not going Reddit or reading his YouTube.
Shanty.
Shanty.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But that's the adaptation.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's like year 3, right?
Done.
Captain Fubar. We built this shanty on skull and bones. Built this shanty.
But what is the update? Because I think the last update was that we were waiting on permits. Are we?
Brian, do you want to give a state of the puppy? Do we want to clear out?
Hey, fun fact: we're not even waiting. Like stuff is happening. People are.
You've been given permission. Anno Domini. Has it been blessed by the Pope?
I don't know if we have permission or not, but we're doing things.
Well,
I mean, no, it's like stuff is happening for reals. I'm super stoked.
Awesome, man.
Okay.
What are some of the first?
What is
is
happening?
any of
What happened today? You mentioned that you had to let people in to do shit. Like, even if it's boring, just some people eat this shit up.
Regardless of how boring it is also.
It's the shark pits, isn't it? It's
there's literally no upside to me giving details on anything.
It's the baby fighting cages. That's
I mean, I would prefer to not give any details about what is happening until things are done.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, well then can we speculate?
Yes. That would be better.
Is any of it related to the toilet situation?
Yeah. If we speculate,
I don't know.
Which part of me saying I would prefer not to give details
I literally
involves
don't know.
me truthfully answering that question? What the fuck? Okay, all right, keep going.
You set this game up.
You ran a buying event on the idea that you needed to put in a septic system. I would assume it would be fraud if you did not then put in that septic system.
So here's the difference is once you involve state institutions that can decide just arbitrarily whether or not to allow or not allow things to happen, then all of a sudden you become a little bit more sensitive about whether or not you want to freely just talk about what you plan to do.
I didn't know. You could have just told me no and lied to me. I would not have known.
You know what?
Literally what I just did. I literally just told you no, and then nobody listened. That's fine. That's fine.
What I can say is better than a septic system, even better than the toilets.
Yeah.
Is just maybe 2 or 3, like at least 1 or 2 for every person, free range hogs. And then you just let people do their thing, do their business,
With
and then the
hogs?
and then the hogs
Grab
come
a
and clean
hog.
it up. Yeah, and the hogs take care of it. And it's awesome. So you
Grab
do your
a hog.
thing.
Started to sound a little bit different there. Okay.
Well, no. I'm saying. That's just one postulate. Like that's one way of dealing. Another one's just random bonfires. and shovels. And so you do your thing and then you shovel them into the bonfire. There you go. Easy. Done.
Won't it smell like burnt shit?
No, I mean, well, for a little bit, yeah, but it eventually burns away. That's why
Or eventually get absorbed into every soft
they're
circle.
applewood bonfires, so it smells delicious. It smells awesome. You throw some bacon on there occasionally, so it smells like bacon, applewood smoked bacon. I'm just
And hog shit, which
hog
is just
shit.
a great combo.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask one more question, semi-serious. Is there a projected, if you were to put a date in the air on when you will do the first night attack from the puppy, do you dare venture a month?
I mean, last time it seemed pretty obvious that it would be before Christmas, and hello, it's us 1 month later after Christmas.
Sure.
And nothing is obvious.
Well,
So,
I mean, number one, yeah, as soon as y'all said Christmas, I'm like, fuck, that's definitely not happening.
You
yeah.
asked us Christmas.
No, as soon as you guys were like, oh no, it'll definitely, I think we're gonna do it before Christmas. It's like, there's way too much shit for you guys to do, and everybody wants to wrap up before fucking they leave. And there's like, this is like a 2-week thing. Like there's a fairly good chance that you would like start to, I mean, that you would move in and something wouldn't be right, and then you might have to do an emergency kind of thing or run it off LTE or something the first week before you set everything up. Like this is a fairly involved process.
Yes. I don't know. It changes stuff like when you're responsible for other people's safety, I don't know. It just changes the, like, theoretically we could do it today, right now. We could move shit over and start doing stuff, right?
Yeah.
But if we're also going to add the layer of please be a responsible,
can't you just have
employer.
them sign a waiver, like just be like anything that happens on this.
I don't know that she's gonna
No,
print
no,
it, and
no,
I don't know
no,
if
no,
I'm
no, no.
gonna
I'm just,
Right?
I was being silly. Just know there's a 60% chance you will be harmed.
60%. That's more than half.
No, way. Of course. And then if they leave and they don't get harmed, you just bash them with a stick, and then you're like, all right, see you later, man. And then you're like, yeah, you keep that. So you keep the expectations high. So when
Sounds like they're very low.
well, yeah, well, I know. I'm just saying it's all.
I also want to point out that now Mike is the only member of Get Set Go. When we first met Mike, he had so many bandmates, and now he's beating them off with a stick, literally. Apparently. We've gotten to the end of it.
I did not. I just didn't have them sign anything. I just, I just brought them into a very dangerous space, and lost them one by one. What?
All right, so I'm just gonna name some dates, right? And you tell me whether or not you feel like you want to say that you guys might be doing it before now.
Okay.
Or before then. South by.
Man, I hope so. I really hope so. Like,
That would
Is
be
that- is that
early
a-
March. That would. Well, I don't even know.
Second week of March. Second week of
Is
March.
that, is
far
that,
as
is
I
that a
know-
target date? Is that like a?
so as far as I know, there's doing the demo and making sure that the wiring is 100%. Separate from that, there is where we have to replace. I don't want to say anything.
So
Okay.
so
There are
stuff.
things I wanna
There's
say.
there's
Okay.
construction-based
There's
stuff
stuff.
that needs
Yeah.
There's stuff.
that
Sure,
seems-
sure.
Yeah, you don't have to get into any specifics, but so you would say, I hope so. Bryce gave it a grimace.
Well, I am the most. I also do not know anything about. Brian knows apparently more about this than I do, so I have even less. It's tough with South by because, well, specifically tying it to South by because we want to get the word out and have confirmation and all of this stuff is so like you never know what's going to happen, that it would be tough to bank the construction on specifically the South by event.
Sure,
All right.
because there's so many movies.
But
All right, how about this? 4th of July. Are you moved in before the 4th of July? Are you doing night attacks from the puppy by the 4th of July?
I no longer know how to respond
I
to
mean-
any
I mean-
of
I mean,
this.
so-
I feel
okay.
like whether or not we're gonna make it there or not, I'm gonna get an explanation of why it's a bad idea to buy a billboard for live by 4th of July,
Okay, sure.
2019
We'll
or
move
whatever.
on.
So,
like
what
so
about
so
this?
so
What
it's
about
like,
this? What about this? 2026. Any month within 2026.
hey man, look, I've already figured out. I've solved this game.
Yeah.
I have escaped from this
Yeah, yeah, all right.
this,
No, no,
this
yeah,
room
yeah,
puzzle.
yeah.
The answer is,
Yeah, yeah,
oof, oof,
yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
who knows?
All right. So
Cool.
so we could just make up our own answers. This is great.
You guys see that big Oreo?
What? Oh,
Yeah, there's
They
a
got big
big old
Oreos?
Oreo. Y'all seen this big old Oreo?
like an actual Oreo for eating?
Yeah.
By the way, Bryce, where do people send in stuff for next week?
mail at nightattack.tv. Please send stuff in because we just used up these ones. Yeah, they're making big Oreos.
Oh, with just nothing but the cream.
It's like
That's crazy.
yeah, like a ton of cream.
That's crazy.
It's vegan if that helps.
It is. Yeah,
Oreos?
it is vegan.
Oh, I didn't know that. I can't seem to
That
find any
is-
one
but- yeah,
website
no,
that
but
will
yeah,
just
but
show
that's-
me an
but yeah,
image
but
of the
that's-
most stuff.
Yeah.
Do you guys?
That's
I brought this up on
crazy.
After Talk yesterday, and it sounded like you're not a big fan of Oreos, Brian.
No,
I guess they're kind of sweet, but
they're kind of awful, is what they are.
Really?
They're, I mean, sorry.
No,
allow me to
no, of course.
pick it up, flip it, reverse it. Explain to me what's great about Oreos.
So I first off I grew up with them, right? And the thing
Yeah.
is like, and they were the only treat. So my mom would buy a bag of Oreos, and we were allowed 2 after dinner. And so grew up with 5 kids, so 5 siblings. So and we were allowed 2. And so, and we would plow through a bag, and of course we would steal them. Of course, like that was like our so it was like the one sweet that I had access to with some frequency. So just on that merit, but they're chocolatey and sweet, like they're sugary chocolate, and you put them in your mouth and you let them melt, or you dip them in a I never just take a crunchy Oreo and chew it. If there's always some like part of like it has to melt a little bit in some way, either in my mouth in something. Coffee's pretty good with Oreos.
yeah.
What is the worst thing that you would tolerate dipping an Oreo into?
Sriracha maybe sriracha.
Wait, you would actually?
I would definitely try that. I like sriracha.
Yeah, are you
and I
saying like the worst thing that you would still do, or past the line?
Yeah. Like
Because
like,
I might have sriracha.
like the worst thing that
We're sponsored by them.
oh really?
Like what's the lowest tier acceptable thing to soften up?
Yeah, I don't. I think because I have to think flavor combinations, right? Like sriracha and Oreo sound like they might be okay. I don't know, like, but probably not brown mustard. That's something I use in a lot.
Probably not brown mustard. Okay.
I like mayonnaise, but I wouldn't want to dip an
Oh
Oreo
yeah,
in mayonnaise.
no.
I don't think.
Yeah. And I'm not a big mayonnaise fan, but that would be terrible. Maybe orange juice.
What about?
Or grapefruit juice. Grapefruit juice would be a weird one, but I could definitely see myself trying that.
What about chicken broth?
Yeah, chicken broth definitely. Chicken. Because
Yeah?
that's savory with the sweet. Yeah, that definitely. In fact, I'll bet you that's probably pretty amazing.
Beef broth?
Yeah, like I've got stew right now. I'm gonna have to buy some Oreos and try it out with the stew. Like the stew's amazing. So yeah.
Okay.
Beef broth would probably be better than chicken broth. I think.
Straight up water?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it gets it moist. It's like if I
That's
don't
a
want
Nathan's
do
hot
the
dog
mouth
challenge.
I
moistening
think
thing.
the question is, Brian, are you trying to get to something that is the most vile combination?
No, not the most vile, but like the fringe of like at this point I can tread no further.
Well, I
right?
asked which side of the line are you looking for? Like the worst thing that you would do, or the
Or-
least worst
yeah.
thing that you would not do?
Yeah. Like the very edge of what you're willing to
Yeah.
participate in.
I would definitely not do mayo, but that's more because I
Probably-
just can't stand the idea of a big old gloop of mayo.
What about wine?
What? One I definitely
that'd be
do.
good.
One I definitely do.
Beer?
But baby vomit. I probably.
Yeah,
no,
too
it's
easy.
like-
Too easy.
Well,
Too easy.
Well, no,
Like
'cause
you wouldn't
baby-
even be
'cause-
tempted
'cause
on
no, 'cause
baby
no, 'cause
vomit.
No, guys, Mike eats a lot of baby vomit.
No, well,
He
no,
loves-
because baby vomit. Have you had a baby and like had it like
Nope.
fed it? Okay, well,
Nope.
yeah, I know. Yeah, so but like sometimes they burp up stuff and their digestive system sounds.
But that's
still
nowhere
smells
near the
amazing.
line,
Kombucha.
Mike.
And they're like still like puppy-
Kombucha.
Okay. Yeah, probably kombucha.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a drink, like a commercially marketed drink, that I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Alberta Guru says hot butter. That would be a weird one.
Oh yeah, that's
I wouldn't mind it, though. I mean, because like you get some of those tastes in like deep fried Oreos, like some of those like kind of richer
maybe
sort of taste.
This is actually it's crazy that this is actually like this is a very I'm like what would it be that I would.
It would have to...
Wait, shit. I don't think it's an actual liquid, but you would make the liquid. Crab boil.
Probably not. I'm not a big shellfish person. So but maybe.
I think part of me would love
crab oil and Oreos.
Yeah.
So you don't like
bag.
Oreos. You don't like Oreos, but that combination, you're like, maybe that sells me on Oreos.
Oh, that's actually the better question, Brian. So aside from crab oil, is there anything else that you would eat an Oreo because you think that they're gross that you would like dip an Oreo in to make it palatable?
Once you cross a line into being naughty, you know, like I'm thinking like chicken flavored ramen juice or
is that naughty? Well, I mean,
yeah, that's apparently.
I don't know.
Apparently
I mean, I guess
Brian uses
it's
chicken flavored
I guess,
ramen juice in a very different way than I do.
Man, we're in very different worlds. Wow.
I'm surprised you didn't say like
Brian. Would you masturbate with chicken flavored ramen juice before 4th of July?
Who's to say he hasn't?
I mean, yeah, solved that one. Got it.
Again.
I'm surprised you haven't said like Worcestershire sauce or soy sauce or the condiments that you do already.
Yeah,
enjoy.
soy definitely. It's really funny because I put soy in absolutely everything. But the kind of salty that soy is, I would probably not do with an Oreo.
But the chocolate and the salty?
Yeah. The thing is that that's not. It's not. I mean, yeah, it's not. That's not my thing. The thing is like I like sweet and savory. I like chocolate and savory. But salt. Oh. Yeah. Even like salted chocolate,
like chocolate covered pretzels.
Like
You're not gonna get a little chocolate covered pretzel in your life.
Of course. I will eat. So first, the caveat is I will eat anything chocolate. I will you give me any chocolate. Yeah, all right, it's But
hold on.
I will go looking for it.
Bing bong delivery for Mike TV. It's a chocolate covered corpse.
Well, okay. What kind of chocolate is it covered in? How
Milk.
fresh? How fresh?
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me check the tag.
How fresh is the corpse?
Rich milk chocolate.
Okay. Is it now? Is it American? Is it like Hershey's chocolate, milk chocolate, or is it
asking the corpse.
or is it like Swedish milk chocolate?
Hold on, wait. Let me check. Reading down on the card. From the hills and dales of Sweden.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
This milk chocolate covered corpse delivered directly for Mike TV.
I don't know if I would eat it, but I definitely lick it off the corpse. I would definitely. Yeah. I definitely. Yeah.
So revealing yourself to be a liar. Interesting play.
We forgot to pick a show title. Would you guys like to do that?
Yeah, show tittle.
All right, we got a lot of them out here at nightattack.showbot.tv. The top ones are All's Well with Cogswell and Eat the Blooch, which I think is a pretty strong thread in the episode.
Eat the Blooch took off, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Eat the Blooch might be the way to go.
I do like the Blooch is loose also. We did something today. Was said a lot. We beat Kids Bop. Nobody wants us here. Thousands. Yeah, because we got like 7,000 plus viewers.
Yeah, that's awesome.
For a very long time during that stream.
Awesome.
That's incredible. All's Well is number 1. Allswell. Problematic. Someone else's album. Blooch Tooth. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Night Attack, album, is number 3, on the charts, We Have a Dream.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Fuck Us, Cody Johnson. Turn It Up, Bring the Noise. Let's see. The U.S. Constitution is bad.
What is this? The Beto O'Rourke podcast? I'm all right, people. Come on now. Hey.
that Obama? Is Obama back giving podcast reviews?
Well, yes, drive around this car. Lost the tech crew. Live stream, got a did a hygienist with a tube in his mouth. Better wow, Obama.
Did you see that dental hygienist thing? Like, he wasn't live streaming it, but everyone just said
he wasn't,
he was?
and I should have known that he wasn't because it had the ... of an Instagram story and not the solid line of an Instagram live stream. He definitely did have a picture taken. I mean, like I don't know how you really want to split those hairs of like, it was not a live stream on Instagram. It was a picture that he had his dental hygienist take of him getting his teeth cleaned that he put as a still frame in an Instagram story. So it's like, I think you wind up getting to the same point with just a little less of an of a arms race of like, how wacky are these politicians going to get in their live streams?
All right, a few more titles here. I mean, we got a lot, but we're getting through some of the voted ones. We're technically, officially, Rockstars is pretty good.
Number one with the Blooch.
Number one with the Blooch is pretty good too. 1,000 points of Night Attack. Blooch on the streets, or sorry, Blooch on the sheets. I made my horse a royal. I think it was a prince. I think the horse ended up a prince at the end of that one.
No, well, yeah, no. It was that was the line after I made my horse a prince.
I see.
And I made my horse a royal.
Fuck you, Hamilton would be pretty.
Cowboys are kings.
All right, let's scroll back up.
Yeah, look, all's well with Cogswell or eat the Blooch. I'm fine with either.
I feel like all's well with Cogswell is the more positive of the two. But I'm fine with also eat the Blooch is very funny.
I like all's well. That will signify that was
I
the day.
tend to always want to default to boring album or to boring titles just because those are the only ones that are actually useful more than 15 minutes after we think that they're really clever and pick them.
Right.
Yeah. All right, cool. We'll do that. Thank you to Volkai who submitted that one and everyone who submitted show titles using the Bang Us command in the chat rooms.
Yeah. By the way, still over 2,000 viewers, man. That is fucking yeah.
And we've been off the front page for 40 minutes.
Yeah, goddamn 40 minutes, man. We're fucking holding them.
Time flies.
We're holding them, baby. What's with the yeet thing, Bryce? I'm too old. My old bones cannot process the yeet. Brian, do you know what the yeet is about? Are you down with the yeet?
Sure. It's something quite literally my 11-year-old says, and as a result, I have zero interest in. So it's roughly equivalent to asking me what I think of My Little Pony or whatever.
No, Brian, you understand. This is the dawning. This is the event horizon where you become more hip than I do. Because now that's some shit that I'm hearing.
Like, I'm already over it.
Something.
Yeah. No.
But understand, you are now getting out of the. I mean, Penny's all about reading. She'll be, face deep in Terry Pratchett novels for the next, 20 years.
Sure.
She's reading Terry Pratchett.
So she's not going to be on the pulse of everything. But Josie is, and now. You've heard a thing that you think you've discarded, right, as just whatever. Stop saying that. It's an annoying thing to say.
Right.
While you need to begin to classify these things as, oh, no, wait, I am now more in touch with the pulse of what is cool in the world because you are going to have a culturally relevant child literally go through all that, all those phases. Because I'm hearing it as the echo of an echo of an echo of 20-something saying it ironically that I hear because I'm a 30-something.
Sure.
But you are in the yeet zone.
Well, it's challenging because I'm also feeding my 11-year-old cultural whatevers, you know? So it's like for all I know, let's say she's suddenly talking about combustible lemons, and meanwhile I know that it's me causing her to play Portal 2 that got her to think about and talk about those things, or at least I suspect that, but I don't know for sure. So yeet is in, like, I just assume that if I'm hearing it from my kid, it's already too late and should be outside of my world.
So but you don't even want to, like, if we presented it to you right now, you like, because I got it pulled up here on Know Your Meme.
Is it a dance move? Is it like the dap?
No, it's saying yes. It's just another word for yes. Like it's an exaltation of support. Yeet.
Really?
Yeah.
So like, hey guys, you want to do this? Yeet. That's what. Really?
Yeah.
So
I assume so. I don't know.
I actually think that you're both right.
Right. That is.
And it's a dance move.
That's generally what it means now, but its origins were as dance moves.
Oh.
So this is from 2014. Malik Fulilov here doing Yeet, new dance.
Doesn't that look like a pop and lock kind of thing?
A little bit.
Yeah, but it's a yeet, man.
Yeah. I mean, where's okay? All right. Okay.
And then
Look,
this is pretty.
apparently
featuring
to my
the Yeet Squad.
to my untrained eyes, I can't differentiate between sort of like a minor pop and lock and the yeet. And like, wow.
And this was a pretty popular Vine also with the Yeet dance.
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. I see. Yeah. So it's the swoop that makes it the yeet.
Yeah, and so
that's cool.
the Vine got memed a lot.
Yeah,
and,
that's cool.
So this is old. How did it reignite now that the kids are all yeeting all over each other?
It might be that Vine that did it. Let me see if I can. No, you're not gonna do that. Okay.
There's your computer telling you no.
Yeah, this Vine was 2014. But I know I have seen people doing Photoshops and videos based on that Vine, I guess, since then. But yeah, it has since kind of become like a very, like, mimetic sort of exclamation.
Yeeter. So it's just kind of like a new, it's lit, basically.
Yeah, it's like when you do,
but very positive, uber positive, like uber, yay, this is great kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like when you do like the emoji letter B to replace the first letter of different words.
Gotcha.
What is the emoji letter B?
It's just when you write a word, but instead of whatever the first letter is, you use the emoji for B.
Right. So I'll ask you again.
I mean,
what is the emoji for B?
It's a B. I mean, it's literally the letter B. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Or is.
So if
in my mind, emojis are not letters, and so if you're going to use the two
it's
syllables,
literally the letter B.
Got it.
As
Okay.
an emoji,
Got it.
It is.
It is a picture of the written letter B. Got it. Okay. Got it.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, boba bola.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Done.
Gangsta Cat says all the kids I know say that when they throw stuff dramatically.
Yeah, that's right. There was a popular Vine of someone, I guess, going into a school hallway and throwing an empty water bottle while shouting, "This bitch empty, yeet." I believe that's also a thing, but it's not.
Bitch empty, yeet.
Is it possible that no one really fully understands the definition of the word yeet, and then there's just like pockets across the planet just using the word? Yeah, well, that definitely does celebrate. That's a celebratory throw of that can into that crowd. That's like,
yeah,
yeet.
I mean, plus also the question is almost certainly like the fact of everything always forever, where it's like, is it possible that nobody knows what the word groovy means? They're just all using it. Yeah. So the answer is like, of course, that's exactly what it is.
Wait, hold. Agent Sign said this is black culture. I can vouch.
Yeah.
Is it like, how corny is it when white people do it? Is it something that everybody can kind of understand if you have a good heart, or is it like, no, whites, stay away?
Yeah, Bryce.
Is it a little bit?
Walk us through this, Bryce.
Is it a little bit less corny when brown people do it?
Yeah, exactly how white can and how should you be when discussing yeet?
I have no comment on this. I don't know. I think it's a young people thing. Young people say it.
Have you ever in your life, as far as you know, have you ever yeeted at all?
I've said and typed yeet.
Oh,
sure.
really? Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Huh.
Hey, we should
That's
have
so crazy.
We should have a show. We should have a show that's it's like time sensitive, right?
Okay.
And you have to do a thing by the end of it, but you don't. But you don't even know where the clock where it is, but it's called Yeet the Clock. I knocked us under 2,000. I was the
It's a good
first
broadcast. This is a great broadcast.
1950. That joke, I ran over fucking 50 people left en masse on Yeet the Clock.
It's a good time. Good time.
You could do a news magazine program called Yeet the Press.
Yeah.
You know, when we do live shows, we should have Yeet and greets.
Yeah.
Yeet and yeets.
Yeah.
Yeet and yeets,
Yeah. You should Lady Gaga wear a Yeet dress.
I
That's
think
pretty Yeet.
I think she'd argue all her dresses are Yeet dresses.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the way I look at it. That's my take on it, man. Tell you what, eat that blooch. Fucking take vitamins, say your prayers, eat that blooch. Fucking be about it. Lisa J says yeet's done when white people use it. Well, Lisa J, I got news for you. I have almost exclusively heard the whites using it, so it might be done. Just saying.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think I've ever heard that. That explains how deeply out of the loop I am with anybody.
Are there any other hot memes, Brian, that you're into? Are you into some dank memes lately?
I mean, I intentionally am refusing to engage. Like, for example, I mean, let's take Yeet, right?
Yeah.
What am I to gain by diving in and embracing Yeet? Like, what would I get out of that?
Well, at least you know your kid's not mouthing off or something.
Yes, by understanding it, but by me using it, what would I
asking you
get?
to use it.
No. I don't think anybody would be like, Brian, why aren't you using Yeet? I've been watching. Hold on, let me write my email. I've been watching over 1 billion episodes of all of your YouTubes, and I have noticed that you have never once said Yeet. Please correct this immediately. I don't think it's like that.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that once you're a dad, like the moment your kid says it, that's a giant red light saying.
I think you're ignoring the entire.
That means you don't. That means nothing good comes from you engaging with or using whatever that is.
So you're just denying the entire Yeet culture, is what you're saying.
Yeah, no, I am.
Yeah,
they can.
No, but you know it. I guess that's really the only expectation that I would think that you have is to know what it is. Know your Yeet. Yeah. Brian, are you down with Big Chungus?
Big Chungus is a very dumb meme.
What is Chungus?
Big Chungus is another dank meme all the kids are yeeting about.
Go on.
Is this your first time even hearing it?
Chungus with a CH?
Yeah.
Big Chungus.
I'm going to Google this, and there's a chance that when you see it, you might have seen it and maybe not known the name
You
for
might
it. But
know Big Chungus without knowing the name Big Chungus.
So Big Chungus refers to a somehow fat Bugs Bunny, which has been photoshopped into various different images, including the PS4 title Big Chungus featuring Dante from Devil May Cry series. Let's see. That PS4 thing.
Put this fucking fat rabbit everywhere here, Bri. They keep putting this whenever they think something not really funny. Throw a Big Chungus on there. Next thing you know, everybody's fucking dying.
Right on.
You know? Can you think of something unfunny that would be good with could do for a big chungus maybe?
I mean, I can think of one album that is just behind Lady Gaga's album.
All right, I'm just gonna say that we're gonna end the stream when somebody puts Big Chungus on the Bluches album. We need Big Chungus.
Actually, I think he needs to be surrounded by a field of. But it's just only one Big Chungus. There's only one, right? You never have like 30 or 40 Big Chungus, Big Chung guy. There's never like a Big Chung.
Field of Chungus.
I don't think we showed this one, but this one also came in from
That's
Chimera.
awesome.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's awesome. It's so heartening to see how well they get along. The thing is just like you'd think with his busy tour schedule that he wouldn't actually be able to get out to Australia and spend as much time with them as he does. And so it's pretty awesome.
Even weirder, you would think that Broden would not be cool with stepping out of the frame of every time.
Yeah, well,
And letting him
he
step
comes in.
That is, that is one of those things where do you really want somebody that kind of looks quasi like a doppelganger you don't want that unless you're doing a doppelganger kind of photo,
Yeah, I mean, it's good to know that Zach and Mark are such good friends with, Bluch
Big
Chungus.
Chungus.
Yeah. Oh, do you think that maybe Broden and Bluch don't actually get along? Maybe that's why he's not in the photos.
No,
Is
I think he's taken them. He's a really good friend. He's like, oh, you're your guys' friend. We're not really close, me and Bluch. Broden and Bluch aren't tight. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
like that. I don't think that they don't like each other. They're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
not actually friends.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, you want to know what? You guys are real mates, using the terminology that they're familiar with. I'll go and take a picture of you guys together so you know. You remember this.
Yeah,
forever.
yeah. So it's Broden's behind the camera.
Broden's behind the camera.
Broden's taking all these
snapping
photos.
pics,
Oh, that makes perfect sense. He's like,
does.
You guys
That
are all, yeah. You
They
guys,
need a
yeah.
mirror. They need
Yeah.
they need to have a mirror with the photo, so that you can see him as
Yeah,
the cameraman.
Yeah, alas, yeah. That's.
Brian, do you think that you'd classify Pat Buchanan as a big chungus?
No, because quite literally, I would say fewer than 10% of the people listening and watching know who Pat Buchanan is.
Yeah, but right?
I do, and there's some
Look at
part
the
of me that
chung.
wonders if you're calling me out by, making it clear that I know who Pat Buchanan is, while other people, have to Google him.
I'm not calling you out. Just trying to do.
Oh, we're just having conversation.
I mean,
There's nothing that really brings a head to absurdist comedy like an accusation of entrapment. That's what really sells the absurdist comedy is. Why'd you mention that? What the fuck's your motivation?
Wow.
I mean, Mike Huckabee though, big chungus. Ranking all political figures based on likelihood to big chungus.
No, that's a chungus. That's at least a half chungus.
Yeah. It's crazy though, because the word chungus to me sounds like a meat dish or something. Would you like a chungus?
would I like to eat some chungus?
Yeah. Would you
Some
like
beef chungus?
like beef chungus, lamb chungus.
Sure.
Big chungus.
Yeah.
Big chungus, small
Yeah,
chungus.
big chungus. Yeah. Would you like some? Yeah. That's to me. It sounds like.
You're single-handedly making chungus very unfunny to me right now. It's like anytime you think of a word a lot.
Yeah.
Where it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. That's I just saying the word door over and over again until it's just meaningless. You're like, what the heck?
Firebirds is chimichungus.
Chimichangas.
Chungus.
That's
yeah.
probably what it is. That's probably my connection to it.
Have you ever said the word door so much that you refuse to obey their authority anymore? You just walk right through them like you're a cartoon character?
Why? Yes, of course. Like,
I think that's a
doesn't
relatable
everybody?
thing we've all done.
Yeah. Isn't that like that sort of the norm?
Hey, Norm.
Oh, I didn't know that Chungus was a Jim Sterling original.
Okay, that sounds like a word he would say. Chungus.
Yeah.
A chung.
No, in his little brogue, I think it would sound hilarious.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Album art Photoshop. I mean, listen, we're ending this stream with Big Chungus on the fucking on Bluch's fucking album.
Jim Sterling is a video game critic and YouTuber. He was previously at Destructoid, and then I think he went independent.
Yeah, no, I think he's on Patreon, right? But he just does his like I'm angry about a shitty game on Steam. Hey, what's this game? I think it was a real piece of garbage. And after all, I throw garbage in the dump known as Steam, where games like this exist. What are you supposed to do? Play it? More like throw it in the garbage.
But he's also wearing a duster. I think he wears a duster in a lot of his videos.
He wears a duster and he wears colored glasses.
Right.
He's actually fucking one of the funniest writers that I've seen. I don't pay much attention to video game journalism, but he is specifically for that genre of like very acerbic kind of commentary. I think he's a fucking hilarious writer.
Yeah.
Huh, awesome. I'll check him out.
All right. Well, you want to know what? Maybe we'll just take it on an IOU. We'll get the Chungus album art. You guys, I'll tell you, we still got 1,700 watching us. Do we want to raid somebody maybe?
Yeah, let's see who's on Twitch.tv.
Tell you what, you want to know what? Here's somebody that I think we really should have on this show. There's a couple of the guys from the Would You Kindly group I think I would love to have on, and among them would be Domestic Dan, who I rated a little bit earlier, and Goobers 515. He is a rad dude, and I think he would be delighted to have a big old 1776 raid. We are going out on 1776.
Let's see. Oh yeah, he's live. Okay, yeah. Let me set that right up. Do you guys want to make a short message that people should say when they click over to him?
Yeah, let him know. Night Attack raid by All's Well, a Night Attack album.
Let him know. All is well.
Let him know.
Alrighty. Well, thank you everybody for joining the show, joining the stream. Thank you for the front page and the albums and all the charting stuff. We'll I guess talk to you guys soon, right? Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Adios, everybody. Lot of love.